Hey folks. Well, my first visit to the United States was in 1970. I was 19 years old. Yeah, do the math. And I discovered the genius of Lenny Bruce. When I got home to Australia, I went to see my mum and I said, I am going to be a stand-up comic. She said, no, you're not. You're going to be a lawyer. Eventually, we compromised and I became a diplomat. And my first posting was to the Australian Embassy in Paris. But my baptism of fire was a visit by the Australian Prime Minister and his large delegation. And I was in charge of this guy called Sir Arthur Tang, a fearsome bureaucrat that everybody sort of warned me about. Well, for 3 days, I could do nothing right. He found fault with everything I did. But, you know, I survived, and on the morning that the delegation was going to leave, I'm in the lobby when my boss comes up and says, Bernard is sick, you are taking the Prime Minister shopping. I was calm. I said something like, but who, where, when, why, how? Car number one, go. So car number one took us to a tourist place in the Rue de Rivoli, and I look inside, it is packed with Japanese tourists. I look at my Prime Minister. You know who he is. Malcolm Fraser, 6'6", and he looks like an Easter Island statue. I say, just a moment, Prime Minister. I go inside, I find the owner, and I say, mais qu'est-ce que c'est cette bagage? Le Premier ministre sera dans la voiture, mais c'est pas possible. There's a VIP room downstairs. Okay, please follow me, Prime Minister. We go to the VIP room. This young lady is helping, and the Prime Minister wants aftershave. He's trying this one, that one. She's trying another one. And so she has run out of arms. She looks at me pleadingly. And the things I do for my country, you know, so I roll up both sleeves, and 6 aftershaves later, he makes his selection. Fine, we get back in the car. My ubiquitous boss is there. Sir Arthur's in car number 4. I collapse in the back of car number 4. Sir Arthur puts his hand on my shoulder and says, listen, son, did you hear the tone? I'm thinking to myself, this is it. This is why I suffered so much. These are the words of wisdom that are going to take me straight to the top. He says, listen, son, you'll never get anywhere in the civil service smelling like a faggot. He said, Pufter, of course. Yes, Sir Arthur. Okay, let's fast forward 20 years and about 100 stories. And I'm in Laos, a little country in Southeast Asia. Yes, the United States almost killed it, but not quite. It's still alive. And I remember something that one of my mentors said. He said, a diplomat needs 3 things: a good mind, a good tailor, and a good liver. And what I learned was, you can't fake that one. You can't fake that one. And I'm in a village in the north of Laos, just near the Chinese border. We'd built a run-of-river scheme for them. And they had electricity for the first time. They were whooping it up, and we were toasting this with this homemade brew. It looked just like the color of urine. Now, I know what you want me to say. You want me to say it looked like piss and it tasted like piss. I can't say that. I don't know what piss tastes like. I don't know. We tell the truth here. This is the house of comedy. It's not the White House. We tell the truth. I don't know what it tastes like. I thought I was over the ordeal, but no. They produce a delicacy, a wasp hive, from which they extract a pupae. You can call it a pupae. I call it a maggot. And they offer me this maggot. I thought of the Australian flag fluttering in the breeze, and I ate that maggot. It wasn't half bad. It tasted like ricotta cheese with a dash of honey. But when they offered me more, my diplomatic training kicked in. I said, no, for the children. That's UNICEF 101. If there's something disgusting you don't want to eat, give it to the children.
You're the coolest person in the world. Oh my god. He was like shying me. He's like, he's going over time. I was like, wait. I want to hear the maggot story. All right, guys, let's keep the show going.